I value being a Muslim because it gives me the moral framework by which to live my life. While I find this framework given by my religion to be the most appropriate for me, I know that my fellow citizens and fellow human beings find other religions or philosophies more appropriate frameworks for their lives. I am indebted to my country's democracy, however imperfect it may be, for letting me choose the faith that I practice. I also value the opportunity afforded in my society to disagree, debate, and befriend people whose views are different from mine. I would be a much poorer person had I not been born in such a country. Now, here's where it gets really interesting, because Akbar inadvertently reveals his very Indian cross-cultural impulses, because in the very next sentence, he invokes a biblical principle. Akbar writes, "To whom much is given, much is expected." Right out of the Bible. And then he goes on to say, "Today, our relatively free, increasingly multicultural societies are under threat, first and foremost by Muslim extremists who have declared their intent to bring about a global caliphate. Theirs is a hateful and misogynist philosophy, financed by oil-rich dictators, that it twists my faith to justify a simplistic ideology, gives it a powerful allure for Muslims who have not had the exposure to varied ideas and strains within my beloved Islam. We, Muslims living in free societies, need to be at the forefront of this fight," he says. "We fight not only for the security and integrity of the societies we live in, but also for the soul of our faith. Only we can present an alternative interpretation of Islam which promotes the vision of peace, progress, and equality." You know, I thought of those words, certainly during the Mumbai terrorist attacks in late November. But I must tell you that I was reminded of Akbar's words only last month, when A.R. Rahman, a soft-spoken convert to Islam, said at the Oscars, "I have always had the choice between love and hate, and I always chose love." Look where that choice brought him. Ladies and gentlemen, whether terror has a religion is actually not the question. The question is, what choices does any of us make in religion's name? The Hindu fanatic who assassinated Gandhiji, that Hindu chose hate. The Sikh fundamentalists who blew up an Air India flight that killed hundreds of my fellow Canadians,